Welcome back from the break. Our guest today is someone who is so old he was actually alive during the time before our Korean overlords. Please join me in welcoming Brandon Saintvicious DiMarco.
Hey. I bring my puppers with me.
Nice.
How's
How's
it
it
going?
going?
How's it going, man?
How's it going?
I'm just gonna leave him on the couch. Hope he doesn't.
Oh no!
Who
I
is
have to
that?
hang out with the dog.
Give me an intro on the dog.
On the dog? Well, I wanted to get a dog, and I usually get like medium or big size dogs. And because I live in, I grew up in South Carolina, so you have like big yards where your dog's gonna run around and poop everywhere and do the normal dog stuff, right?
Right.
But I mean, I guess like since I live in a gaming house, it's a lot better to have a little dog. So this guy's a little bit easier to take care of, and it's more LA, I guess.
What's his name?
His name's Whiskey.
Whiskey.
You are known for loving your alcohol.
Wait, I didn't name the dog.
Oh, you didn't? That
Yeah.
sounds like a name you would have given it.
Yeah, no, I didn't even name the dog. He's good though.
Oh, okay. So how you doing? Off season for you, right? What are you up to?
Absolutely nothing, to be honest. I just pretty much like went home, saw family, went some house shopping, and trying to keep up with the whole the whole 76ers.
Whiskey wants on camera.
Yeah, you can give
What's
Whiskey
up,
a
buddy?
little bit of attention.
Yeah, the whole 76ers deal that went down, and just trying to do recruiting, all the normal off season stuff.
Right. Well, let's.
I'm gonna let him.
Yeah, you can let him down. He can run around the studio.
Yeah, why not?
It's fine.
He won't cause any havoc, will he?
Okay.
So talking a little bit about that 76ers deal, so what's up with that? I mean, it's pretty huge news to have an NBA team investment, and you said that yours was a little different due to how they were getting involved. It wasn't just like, here's some money, Apex, go at it. It was something else, right?
Well, I mean, with traditionally we saw with like the last season and all that, we had teams like Energy were coming in, and it was more of like a VC investment where it's like, here's some money, hope you guys do good, and they just kind of let them do their own thing, and they're like, hopefully that worked out good, which it didn't because they got relegated, but
Come on, dude.
Tell it like it is.
But yeah, so like this, we're more of an actual part of the the 76ers org, and we're gonna have a lot of the resources available to us. They have like, let's say take for instance, like TSM probably has a sales team of like 2 people, if that, and the 76ers has a sales team of like 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a little bit more involved, and they want to do some more traditional type sports things. Like you might see the esports players, maybe like Keen or somebody, having like his picture up with like a branding thing inside the 76er stadium.
He's gonna get a banner?
Yeah, you might get a banner or something.
Oh my God.
Can we start retiring jerseys in the 76er stadium? Like, can we throw up Dignitas jerseys? Throw Cutie Pie up there. Why not? Let's do it.
Oh yeah, Cutie Pie comes out and he like cuts off locks of his hair.
Yeah, it'd be great.
All right. I don't want to imagine that. Talking more about the 76ers, like, have you met like multiple peoples of that org? Have you like met like the coach and been able to talk to like coaches outside esports about stuff?
Well, I mean, I'm actually flying out to Philly on the 1st. We're gonna go see a game with some of the owners there. So I guess rub shoulders with them. It's like, oh, you're like worth a couple $1 billion. It's like, yeah, and talk to some of the coaches there, and look at their training camp, and they have some stuff available to us as well. So I think I'll have a little bit of a better idea, because the deal I think it finished like 3 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, so pretty new.
Yeah, it's still pretty new, and they're still like ironing everything out, but.
Sorry, I just saw the corner of my eye. Whiskey just darted past us. So how about just in terms of Worlds, since, I mean, that's probably the biggest news for the esports scene right now. Have you been following it closely?
Not as much as I should, but I mean, I've been trying to like stay away from League, to be honest, because when you're in the season, you get so burnt out, because like every single waking moment, all you can think about is League. All you do is like research and like look at League, and so it's good during the off season you actually kind of like take a step back and refresh yourself. And I have been watching some of the good series. Like I really like the SKT versus Rock series. I thought that was one of the best best of fives I've ever seen in League of Legends. And I've been around since the beginning, so I thought that was a really good series, and it was really entertaining.
I mean, speaking of being around since the beginning, for people who might be new to the scene, they don't know that you are like one of the OGest of OG people in the scene. You were like involved in season 1 all the way up until now. What's it been like seeing the scene kind of grow? Because like some people grow up with the scene, people like Voy or Pobelter are people who like kind of grew up with the scene, whereas like you were, I think, like 20 something when you started, and you're like 50 now. So
15.
Math checks out. Yeah, absolutely.
Old, okay.
yeah, but like the scene became a lot more serious. So like, what's that been like for you, kind of seeing the scene grow?
I mean, yeah, I guess like when I started, it was the Wild West. There's no coaches, no gaming houses. Players are just getting fights all the time, and like they'd air their dirty laundry everywhere. Like people were like streaming house parties and stuff, and so it's definitely a lot different now. Like none of the stuff that people would get away with back then, what they get away with now. And in the same sense, like I feel like there's not that much personality in the scene anymore compared to what it was before. Like there's not bitter rivalries or anything like that. Like when CLG versus TSM used to come on, I'd be like, that's the match. Like that's it, you know? Like who cares about Korean overlords, all that junk? Like you had like your two favorites like playing, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of that kind of stuff went away, but I feel like the scene as a whole kind of stepped it up as far as like money, production, infrastructures, everything. It's all stepped up tenfold, and it's not quite at like the full professional level, but it's close. It's close to where it needs to be. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Did you miss that Wild West a little bit? Like you're a bit of a character, so like you were someone who probably enjoyed the Wild West part of it a lot. Do you kind of miss it?
No, not really. To be honest, like I like the Wild West and I like what we get away with and stuff. But I would have much rather had infrastructure and had a coach when I was playing, like a serious coach to like rein me in and and help me just be a better person. And because that's what I try to do as a coach is I don't just try to like make people a better player. Like I try to make them adults and stuff.
Right. Well, we have a couple clips prepared about the time, that was kind of Wild Westy, including it wasn't just tournaments, it was personal streams were kind of crazy too. So we have a clip here that we can take a look at.
That's how you win the game. I've just concluded. This is how you win League of Legends. There's no strategy involved. It's just fucking adding and subtracting. I fucking knew that math. My teacher said it. She told me in elementary school. She's like, you're gonna need this shit. You're gonna need this shit, man. And I was like, I don't know, Teach. I don't know if I'm gonna need this adding and subtracting shit. She's like, no, just trust me. I got this. And I was like, you sure I'm gonna need to know how to subtract 3 from 4? And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. She's like, just trust me. And then like, you know what? My fucking teacher was right all along. She was right all along. And she's a genius. My second grade math teacher, man, or first grade. I think it might even been kindergarten. My kindergarten teacher, I was playing with blocks and shit. And I was like, die, fire truck.
What are you talking?
Teacher told me, man, how to win League of Legends right there in kindergarten.
What were you thinking during that?
Oh, I think I just used to drink a lot of wine, not box wine. Hey, I'm gonna put this out there. I've never drank box wine.
That's like an old story about you, right?
Yeah, I've never drank box wine in my whole life. But like we get, you just go to Total Wine, you get like a nice, like a decent, like $9, $10 bottle of wine. And
That's some high class stuff right there.
Yeah, that's super high class. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get good wine, by the way. Like you go and look on that Zagat stuff. I think the last world whatever wine thing, some cheap, crappy like $5 wine won it or something. So. But yeah, I used to just drink a lot of wine in college, and I was pretty drunk. But
you don't say.
Yeah, and then I think I was just talking about, because I remember that like we have like 3 people pushing mid, and they have 4 people up, and they just like hard engaged in them and all died, and I was like idiots. But I'm a little bit more level-headed now and calm. That's it. Yeah, it's actually how I coach the team right there. You just saw that.
It's like, can you guys count? That's 3. That's 4. Back off.
Hold on. Let me get 3 or 4 bottles of wine in me, and then we'll be good to go. Bottles, good lord, that is a little maybe gone excessive there.
Yeah.
Perhaps glasses is a more reasonable amount.
Well, you have to consider too that the players probably might not be 21.
Yeah, that's fair.
A little bit of a concern there.
But us old-timers are.
Us old-timers.
Yeah, us old-timers. Well, we have another clip kind of from that Wild West time that we can take a look at. Let's check this one out.
Let's welcome their opponents, Saintvicious, Liquid, Reginald, Chalster, and Benny.
First things first, do you guys have a team name?
Old but good.
Old but good.
Yeah, Saint, he's not good anymore, but he's got the old part.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't really care what Hotshot has to say, but I'm going to actually do a real big favor to one of my friends. I'm going to actually make Reggie the captain of this team, because I want to be a captain of a team that can actually win.
Oh, later.
Come on, step up to the plate. So are you going to take it a little easy on Reggie today, or what's the game plan?
I mean, I love my boy Reggie. We've gone through some hard times together, but this is between me and Saint.
Okay.
It wasn't very hard for me.
Yeah, Reggie carried me that game. He carried that.
Have you guys come up with a team name to strike fear into Hotshot's team?
We're gonna go with the old name, Chick Stick Elo.
Well, there's a lot of Elo on stage right now. Last words before you go into the game, Hotshot.
Yeah, thanks for IEM for setting this up. Free 10K for us, and I don't know how much you guys get, but it's not gonna be much.
Any last words before going into this ARAM of the gods?
At least you'll have a chance of winning something.
Yeah, it was actually pretty troll because I was talking to Carmack before we did all that, and they're like, you know, it'd be so cool if we had like a grudge match or whatever, you know? Because I mean, Hotshot and I would just get into arguments over stupid stuff.
I mean, I remember you guys just like went off on each other one time on Reddit. It was just like this massive chain. Yeah, you just loved the smack talk.
We were apes. We were just straight up. We were the predecessor to Harambe, man. We were okay, no, too soon. Anyways, we were going off on each other. But yeah, I remember Carmack, he's the head of ESL. He's like, it'd be really cool if you guys had like a grudge match and you guys went off on each other on Twitter, and then, you know, we'll have like the whole ARAM or whatever at IEM. Like, people will love it, you know? So we're trying to like fake smack talk each other after we've like real smack talk each other, you know, all those times. It's like, Jesus, this is so corny.
Speaking of smacking, I think the next clip has a little bit of that going on in it.
Jesus, how many clips do you got?
Go. Go. Do it now. Do it now. Come on, hurry up. Yo, stop ching around. Let's go.
Really?
This is in Korea, and he said WCG. I remember Expecial got super drunk and he passed out on the table. And he was like, because we were doing this drinking game where pretty much like you take a shot of like some nasty stuff, like 151, you know, whatever, and like mix it with like some other junk, and you put it at the center of the table, and then basically you have to stand up from the table or whatever. So like I'll be like 1, right? You get up, and then you'll be like 2, and you get up. But if you say the number at the same time, let's say we both get up and say 1, then you have to take the shot, right? And then, or let's say that you're the last person, you have to take the shot. So Expecial, he like messed up like 5 times in a row, like instantly. And so he took 5 of like the 151 shots like right away.
Just dunzoed.
And he
that'll put you under.
Yeah, well, not just that. He has like a really low tolerance to. He might even be like slightly allergic to alcohol. So he instantly just turned red and just like passed out on the table. And I smacked him to wake him up, you know. And then Reggie's like, "No, you can't be smacking my boy. Like, let me get a free smack on you because of that." And he smacked me. I just smacked him back.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad to see you can remember these stories. You haven't gone totally senile.
Hey, man.
Hey, I gotta say. Yeah, well, I'm glad you remember these moments, but now it's time to see if you can remember some of your old teammates in today's guess game. No, it's us two. So the way this game works is those are going to have names of some of your former teammates on them. We'll both get a card. You hold it up, and you have 5 yes or no questions to ask to try and figure out who it is. And then after 5 questions, you have to take a stab. And then we'll just keep track of who gets more right. You understand?
So you're going to hold the cards up too and guess?
Well, you hold. Yeah, we'll both have some. So Taylor can hand them out.
You have former teammates?
No, this is all your former teammates.
Okay.
Taylor, you can hand them out.
So which one of you would like to go first?
Just give them both. We can both hold them
up.
Oh,
you can both hold them up, I guess.
Yeah, there's no limit to that.
No limit to that.
Okay.
All right.
And just hold it up with this side facing.
We're holding them. We used to tape them, but that got complicated.
We're not upside down.
You're upside
right?
down.
I'm upside down.
No, you're good.
All right, face me.
Now
no,
you're
sideways.
Sideways. Now
right.
you're right there. Wait, no.
There you go. All right, let me see.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, I gotta see. I can't see.
Oh,
yours.
you gotta see mine?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right, you go first. Just ask yes or no. Is the boy?
Wait, I gotta ask about my card, right?
Yeah. I'm asking about my card because I don't know what mine is.
This is overly complicated.
So you should go then. That means you should ask first.
Yeah. Okay. Am I a mid laner?
Sure.
Did I play mid in season 1?
No, not in season 1.
Did I play with you on CLG?
Yeah.
That's 3.
Did I teach double lift everything he knows?
No.
What other mids did you play with?
He's like.
You said he was a mid.
He's a mid laner. He is a mid laner.
He's a mid laner. Yes.
All right. I don't know who it is.
You got one more, man.
Yeah, you got one more. Take that. I don't blame you for not knowing this one.
Am I Asian?
No.
Oh,
think about who's been on CLG.
Yeah.
Who I've played with. Think about all the tournaments. And who also plays mid.
Dude, I don't know. I'm done. I can't.
How long were you on?
Oh
my!
That threw. Come on, that's a tough one.
Because he played with me at one of the IM or MLG. Oh yeah.
Well, I asked if he was on CLG.
He was on CLG.
Yeah, but I meant with you.
He did play on CLG with me.
Oh yeah, you're
at
right.
MLG Raleigh.
All right, I'll take the next one.
He was like 10 years old during that time. All right, so I do my asking now, right?
Yep.
All right.
Don't look at the camera because it'll tell you exactly who.
Oh, okay, I'm not. So, did he play on Curse with me?
No.
Did he play on CLG with me?
Yes.
Stu.
Is he Asian?
No.
Okay, let's hot shot.
Yeah.
There's only one person who's not Asian on that team. Okay.
That was perhaps a little on the easy end.
Is he Asian?
Well, that's why the Void Boy one got me.
Dude, that'll be my first question I ask. Is he Asian? Okay.
All right. I guess I'll do that. Is he Asian?
No.
Wait, we just went over there like two. You play with him on Curse?
Yep.
Was he a jungler?
No. Wait, I'm a jungler.
Yeah, but you also played support on Curse.
That's true. I did. That's true.
Dog is causing
Whiskey's
havoc.
going around just making trouble. All right, Whiskey, you gotta get out of there.
Whiskey.
We need a deckhand to come by here and grab Whiskey.
Okay.
Am I not a jungler? Am I a mid laner?
No.
Am I a support?
Yeah.
Am I elements?
Yeah, you're elements.
All right. Was that 5, Taylor? Were you counting? I feel like I might have gone over.
Yeah, I think that was like 4. I don't think you went all. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, let's just say I got it right.
Whiskey was distracting me.
All right.
Dog, what are you doing back there?
Am I Asian?
Yes.
Am I a mid laner?
Yes.
Okay, so that's either MY Jackie or Big Fat GG. Let's see, is he on CLG?
Yeah.
It's Big Fat GG. Dude, I know my teammates. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
I feel like he's getting the easy ones. He's just getting like standard people.
You mean the Asian question?
Yeah. Am I Asian?
Okay. Who you got? All right, ask away.
I
don't think you're gonna be able to get. No, he's not Asian. I don't think you'll get this one.
Am I on CLG?
No, you're never on CLG.
Yeah. So am I on Curse?
Yeah, you're on Curse.
Am I a jungler?
Nope.
Am I an AD carry?
Nope.
There's 3 positions left.
You only have
Was
one
that
more.
5
You have one
questions?
more
That was
question.
5.
Oh, is it?
That was 5?
Oh, you're outdone.
Am I Liquid 112?
No. Wait, he's Asian. You know that, right?
Steve is?
Yeah, he's Asian.
I had no idea.
He's half.
Edward. Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That is a throwback.
That's a tough one.
That would have been a hard one to guess, cause.
Oh no, it's Dog.
All
All right. Am I Asian?
Yep.
Was I on Curse?
Yep.
Do I play mid lane?
Yep.
I'm big. I'm in my Jackie.
No, you said big fat.
I'm in my Jackie.
You definitely beat me. I think these questions might have been a little biased, a little easier for you.
Man, we drew them at random.
I got a treat for Dog.
Well, we also have something. As the winner, you get this prize. It is a squeaky dog toy for Whiskey with a little Teemo hat on it. Very cute.
Whiskey is very intrigued by the dog toy.
You get to destroy more things.
Yeah, because she didn't do enough damage already. Anyways, that's it for us. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun.
Hey, man, I had fun. The dog had fun. He got toys. Whiskey, come here. Give me your paw.